State budget crisis is causing a lot of cuts, some difficult to swallow. Tonight, an Arizona lawmaker wants to set an example by making a cut of his own. Dan Spindle, live with the story.
Yeah, Linda, it has to do with state pensions, for public employees. State of Arizona, like so many other states across the country, facing a fiscal crisis once again in 2011. The budget deficit climbing from the hundreds of millions to perhaps the billions of dollars over a span of just a few years. So even more cuts will be coming.
Republican State House Speaker Kirk is working on legislation for future cuts to the state's budget from an area he believes is an emotional one, retirement accounts.
We should not set up two classes of people for retirement, those who work for the government and those who don't work for the government.
Adams decided to make a statement of his own on the issue by withdrawing from the state's elected officials retirement plan, or EORP. The alphabet soup of state-funded pensions for public employees is part of the problem, according to Adams. PSPRS, or Public Safety Personnel Retirement System, and the CORP system for corrections officers, and the primary fund, the Arizona State Retirement System, or ASRS. Adams believes funding each of these pension plans individually could be a bust.
We have a bubble that's about to burst in all of our pension systems. If we don't have the courage to tackle this now, it may very well be unsolvable in the not-too-distant future.
The executive director of the State Employees Pension Plan, Paul Mattson, disagrees that somehow our state-employed retirees fund could be on the brink of insolvency. Virtually all of the various problems, he said, discussed recently in Arizona have been addressed by the ASRS years ago. ASRS-driven initiatives have reduced the cost of the ASRS retirement plan by between $4.6 billion and $7.2 billion over the life of the plan.
Now, we were unable to find any opposing voices among Adams' Democratic counterparts this evening. And as far as any kind of bipartisan effort to tackle this issue of pension reform in the state legislature, fundamental reform that could be coming, it's going to be a little bit, we're in the very early stages, according to Adams. He told me this isn't even an issue that is being considered at the moment specifically, but it can't be ignored for very long without hitting some serious budgetary snags. I'm Dan Spindle, Fox 10 News.